Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Hey guys, and welcome to another Flute Sign of New York sponsored video. I have partnered up with the Flute Sign of New York for a good few years now. We do this thing where they just send me some flutes to try out every month. I do a review of it. This is only if you want to help me out, but I do have a code with the Flute Sign of New York. It is JAF. You can get free domestic shipping within the US if you order through the Flute Sign of New York using this code. You can get up to a 10-day trial instead of 7 days. You'll get an 18-month warranty on your new flute, and you can take up to 3 instruments out on trial at a time. Just be sure that you're actually in the market to buy when you go to try these flutes. The Flute Sign of New York also price matches any other authorized dealer, so you'll always be getting the best bang for your buck. If you want to set up a trial to try some flutes through the Flute Sign of New York, you just have to contact them through phone, email. I'll put a link to their contact info in the info box below. Just give them the code JAF and then they can take things from there. When trying flutes, make sure you take off all rings and dangly jewelry that can potentially scratch the flute. So that's why I don't have my wedding ring on, even though I am married. Never use the polishing cloth, the cleaning gauze, or the cleaning rod that comes with each new flute because they are not yours yet. Every flutist plays each flute differently, so disclaimer, just because I react the way I react to these flutes does not necessarily mean that you are going to react to them the same way. Please do your own shopping and your own research. You can use my videos as reference, but please do not take my videos as the law. Like in Harry Potter, just as the wand chooses the wizard, so the flute chooses the flutist. Let's get to it. I want to know what these guys are. Oh, this is new. I've never seen this type of packaging before. Light Tiger Map? Ooh, okay, so we've got a flute here. You guys can't see it because it's off camera, but I took out all of my flutes just in case I needed to use my flutes at all. They did not actually put an invoice in here. Wow, so I really have no idea what I'm looking at. Whoa. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Oh, what a lovely weight to it. I can't believe it. Oh my god. I don't need any of my flutes today. This is amazing. What's this one then? Ooh, okay. So they include a cleaning rod and cloth in this one. Ooh, no wonder this says Light Tiger because it's like striped. It's so pretty. This has little taps for all the pieces. Guys, I'm gonna end up just learning the fingerings in front of you. Are these the same size? These are the same size, so these presumably are in the same key. This one is a lot heavier. I'm gonna give a try to this one. This is very, very light. I have very small hands. This is quite the stretch for me. Let's read about these. Dear Joanna, you're among the first people to try these gorgeous new wooden flutes that we are going to be importing from Canada. From Canada? Awesome! Okay, the flute makers here are absolutely top-notch in terms of quality. The main builder used to work at the Brandon factory. Oh, that would explain some things. For those of you who are not in the know, my own flute is a Brandon. Their craftsmanship is unmatched in the Irish wooden flute world. I'm attaching a care instruction kit and a fingering chart here, which would normally be included with the flutes. Excellent! All right, we're gonna learn it together, guys. Please note that unlike our other flutes, we are not offering these for trial for a number of reasons. Okay, firstly, the new fingering system makes it less likely that players have a pre-existing ability at the level where they could make such fine-tuned distinctions. Basically, we expect that clients will likely need to learn how to play these flutes as opposed to already being expert players. That would include me. While they travel relatively stable, we do not want them out in the shipping trucks any more than they have to be. Lastly, the care is more important for these instruments, so we don't want to risk having careless trials damaging these expensive and beautiful instruments. Agreed! We will of course allow 7 days for clients to return the flutes if they are still in immaculate brand new condition. That's a great trade-off, I think. Thanks, Julian. The specs for this one is keyless D flute, Windward Flute, Nova Scotia. There you go. Canada. Heat-treated curly tiger maple wood flute with grenadilla rings. Oh, that's what these black rings are. Prowse style embouchure. It includes soft compartmented case. And then this one is another Windward Flute, keyless D flute, Mopane wood with African olive wood rings. Mopane wood. Okay. Again, for those of you who are not in the know, I do have a Nagahara Mini. It is Mopane wood. I'm already kind of feeling that I personally like this one more. Prowse style embouchure includes Northwind hard case and cover. It looks like they specifically got this hard case made for them. We're going to compare. Okay, yeah, they totally had the inside of the case spaced correctly for this flute. Let's look at flute care, because I'm curious about that. Oh my goodness. Wow, there's like a regimen for breaking in your flute. Ah, interesting. So basically, it's like a 2-week break-in period, and then you can just play it whenever. It will have absorbed enough moisture throughout. Continue to oil the bore weekly during the first 2 months and monthly thereafter. I really need to do this to my piccolo. Draw a small oil-soaked cloth through the flute sections using a clean stick. Oh, that's how you do it. Use only bore oil that does not harden or cake. Do not use vegetable oil because it can go rancid. Also, that sounds disgusting. We can recommend Allison bore oil, a non-allergenic synthetic oil that does not crust or spoil. Cool! I'm totally going to order some of this stuff myself for my piccolo. Thank you. So you actually have to take out the top, which everyone tells you not to do in a normal metal flute. You can accidentally mess with the tuning. And here what they're telling you is you have to do it because you have to oil that part too. The tendons on the Windward flutes are combed and carefully designed for thread windings rather than cork. So that is what we see here. These are thread windings. Thread windings strengthen the tendons and can easily be adjusted to accommodate the changes in the tightness of the socket due to changing humidity. Oh, that's cool! I did not know that that was the purpose of thread windings. I guess if it gets too loose, you could just add more. If silk is unattainable, use polyester thread or dental floss. Lubricate the tuning slide if it's stiff or loose or if it feels gritty. Ooh. Okay, that's what this is. Got it. Carrying out these maintenance-related details will soon take you much less time than it originally took for you to read about them. Cheeky. I'm being completely honest with you guys here. All of that is new information to me too. This is more of like a Joanna learns about the Irish wooden flute type of video. I'm a professional metal classical flute player, not an Irish wooden flute player. Okay, fingerings. Oh, there's multiple. Okay, so that's C natural. Okay, so second octave essentially is straight up harmonics. That's what it looks like. Okay, so that is second octave, and then third octave. Okay, let's keep going higher. Ooh, it plays really nicely. I'm trying not to play them too much though, because I know I'm not supposed to play them too much. Let's try this one. Let's see how expensive these are. This one is $2,400 and this one is about $2,600, $2,595. I have to do tonguing that's like between my teeth for both of these. Yeah, this type of tonguing has been described by some of my students as tonguing on the top of their bottom teeth. But what's really happening is you're tonguing between your top teeth and your bottom teeth. You're just tonguing right between them. I call this faux French tonguing. Both of these flutes require very forward tonguing. This one by far is way heavier than this one. I would say like almost twice as heavy, if not 3 times. I feel like this one is a little brighter. Let's try some harmonics. I'm trying not to play too much. Oh gosh. Okay. And I don't want to like play too hard on them either. Oh, they respond very well. Oh my goodness. All of the movement is happening in the front of the mouth. I almost feel like I have this egg or ball in the front of my mouth around my front teeth, and it's just kind of rotating up and down like this. So on this one, the ball is further back in the mouth than this one. More front of the mouth if you play more around your teeth, and then this one is more right behind your teeth. Tone color, I feel like, because these are wooden flutes, you're choosing it really for a specific tone quality. Like if you're going to be playing this in an orchestra, for example, the composer and the conductor are looking for a very specific timbre. They are looking for the exact tonal quality that this thing is the best at, rather than looking for a flutist that will kind of give them whatever tonal quality they want. Dynamics wise, I'm noticing quite a large range. Ooh. So I am noticing that the maple generally plays louder and therefore is harder to stay softer. The Mopane can play really soft really easily, but if you push it too much, it doesn't want to go as loud as this guy. I think it has something to do with the whole front of the mouth versus a little further back in the mouth. This is generally a little bit more muted, I feel, but darker, mellower. This one is a little brighter, louder. I think it really just kind of depends on, you know, what you're going for and what you like. There it is. There's these beautiful flutes that we have here. I really don't want to play them too much because I'm really scared of potentially damaging them from testing them too much right now. I so want this one. Just make sure that if you are going to buy one of these, that you commit. This is definitely one of those flutes that is not just for show. 2 weeks of breaking in the instrument properly, as they mentioned here. Then after that, make sure you're constantly caring for the instrument. Average between these two is $2,500. You are looking at a professional level instrument. I am not your professional go-to person for these types of things, but I can assure you that these are gorgeous instruments. Make sure you guys follow the Flute Center New York on their Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I will put a link to all their social media down below. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.